you've been an MP for a year, and before that you were a councillor. How have you found the kind of the difference in those jobs and the balancing like national issues with local issues and that kind of aspects of it?
I think that's an outstanding question, because of the thousands and thousands of casework that we've picked up, a vast majority of it relates to council matters. And so a lot of the time that we spend as an office is trying to make sure that when we knock on the door of the council on behalf of a resident, they get a response quickly, and they get a response which just solves their problem with the minimum of fuss. And that's difficult. We're not always able to achieve that just because the council isn't in the tip-top shape that we need it to be. But it's also about recognising that my job is not to be a super councillor. It's to go out to Parliament, it's to represent people's views, it's to get the changes in the law, the investment that we need, the changes in policy, whatever the government can grant or Parliament can agree, which will materially improve people's lives. So if I take the example of the parking fines that are at London levels now, that's about me going to the Department for Transport and saying it's bizarre that you are setting parking fines for local areas. Let's give that power to the local area so they can just move forward with what they need. Whether it's about playgrounds and saying it's absurd that councils are not required in law to look after playgrounds. Let's make it a requirement so that councils just invest as they ought to. Whether it's about the police and lobbying the government to say Dorset as an area has a particular set of needs, make sure we get the right funding so that at a local level we can make the decisions that will improve our local area. So taking into government and taking into Parliament that deep desire to have decisions taken at the right level to really respond to local need, but also realising that my job is not to be a super councillor, it's to give councillors the powers they need to do what they need to at a local level.